Okay. It is currently 19 degrees in Chicago. It snowed last night, as you can tell from the ground. And crazily, I have orchids on a FedEx truck coming from Sunset Valley Orchids. So the FedEx website says that my package is on the truck and will be delivered before 10:30 a.m. It's currently only 8:40. So I thought I would show off some of the orchids that I got at Hauserman's on Sunday. This is Coilo Stylus Solaire. It's renamed. It used to be in the Epidendrum family. So here's the tag. See, Coilo Stylus Solaris or Epidendrum Solaire. And I really got it for the funky flowers. Love the fringe right here, right along the lip. Just, I don't know, it's so furry looking. It's pretty amazing. I'm excited, and I hope that I can rebloom it. So now I'm upstairs in my growing area. The Solaire was downstairs in the kitchen so that I could enjoy the blooms. Let me see, what else did I get from Hauserman's? I still haven't found space for everything I bought, so a lot of it is sitting on the repotting table. I got myself a Benosa, and you can see my Benosa hunt in my video about the Illinois Orchid Society Christmas party. It was quite a trial. I had to basically search the greenhouses down because there was only 3 left, and they were in the middle of the entire sea of cattleyas. I got myself a Phalaenopsis Sogovivian with the variegated leaves, so I believe that is called the Marginata variant. I got myself a Schillery henna, not for the flowers, but because I'm on a kick right now to collect variegated or interesting leaves. So I'll probably be trying jewel orchids again. Killed them several years ago and then I stopped, but I haven't quite figured out what they need yet. Might be too hot for me here for them. I got this little guy. It was so cute. They must have just arrived. Nobody else had ever seen them at Hauserman's before, and a whole bunch of people got them. I picked this one because it had the most growths, and there were other ones that were all in bloom. This one's only, well, it's got one bloom going right here, and then it has one that's still sort of okay, but it has 2 buds, and that's why I got it. And it's a dendrobium. So let's pull the tag so let's look at it. Oh. It is Dendrobium trinervium. It says it's white, but as you can see here on the lip, it's got like this faint green lip, and the nicer blooming ones are really quite exciting, interesting. Hauserman's had this in their warm growing greenhouse area, and so I think I can grow it in my conditions, which tend to be very bright, very hot in the winter, though not today because it's only about 70 in here, which is actually not too bad. The sun's out, and my humidity is a little low, so I'll have to fill my humidifiers again. But yes, usually get pretty warm in here just from the sun, but it is only 19 degrees outside right now, so it's a little harder to maintain temperature. So I think that's everything I got from Hauserman's. I traded Jerry for all those. I gave her 15 orchids, mostly cattleyas, and she gave me some cork to mount the plants that I am getting from Sunset Valley Orchids today, because I got a whole bunch of stuff that have spots and I suspect have Clandier in the background. And what I really learned is that a Clandier really enjoys being mounted. So wish me luck. So my package from Sunset Valley Orchids just arrived at 11:40. It's over an hour late. I have been on the phone with FedEx twice, and apparently there was ice on the runway, so they had a late start. And you can see it's a lot of plants, but since now I'm pretty late for work, I'm gonna have to wait till tonight to open it up. But at least it's inside. Whoops, Pinto. It's inside and not cold, not out in 19-degree weather. The package came with 2 heat packs, which sadly both are completely and utterly cold. I mean, my hand is warmer than they are. So it just tells you how cold it is in Chicago. I'm going to go ahead and open the plastic up just so these guys can breathe, but I'm not going to fully take them out, or I'm going to resist doing that so that I can leave for work, for which I am very late now. But I didn't want these guys to freeze outside. And yes, it's almost impossible to rip tape off one-handed. Okay, the box is now open to the air. It's in my nice, warm plant growing area. Hopefully no cats will jump in the box and sleep on the plants before I get home tonight. And this right here is not something, or this is my gift plant from Fred. It is a Fred Clark-Gara After Midnight cross to Catasetum Orchid Glade. And it looks just gorgeous, which means that no cold damage, which is the most important part of this shipping. Pinto, don't eat my plants. It's going to be much harder this way. Okay, so it's now evening. Sunset. It's pretty dark in my plant room. As we can all tell, I'm filled with phlegm, so it's hard to talk. Pinto, and I have Helpful Cat called Pinto, who's apparently going to chew the box. Pinto, stop that. You are not helping. So let's at least try to get the plants unwrapped. So let's see, here's my first one out of the box. And it is, it's the Catherine Clarkson by BLC Sunspots. So I bought a whole bunch of the different spotted cattleyas that were available because I am determined to add spots to my collection. Really, these look pretty good. Next one. It's Caudebec. It's Mark Jones by Caudebec. This is going to be pink spots, I think, versus the Catherine Clarkson, which will be red spots over yellow. It apparently won't stand up either. So then let's see. Okay, Ruby Delight by Rubescence by Cosmic Delight. I think this is also red spots on yellow. All right. Next I have Pink Treasure by Fink Niana. I've forgotten what this one was now. Oh, Poseidon Lake. This is supposed to be white with blue spots. That'll be very exciting because I tried to get an intermedia a few years ago that was supposed to have spots, but unfortunately it died before I ever managed to bloom it. And I have Memorial Evelyn by Catherine Clarkson. This will also hopefully be red spots on yellow. A lot of compact and spotted cataleas in this order. So then here we have Donna something by Trop. Let me see. My list right here. So Donna Passanen by Tropical Star Peters. I almost forgot what this one looks like. Wrapping's really good on this stuff. It's gonna be a lot of tape coming off. This is another Catherine Clarkson cross, so it's also gonna be red spots on yellow. I planned for a lot of redundancy in case I killed a lot of these before I managed to bloom them. And now we get to, I bought a Dendrobium, Australian Dendrobium Special, which meant that I got 5 or 6 Dendrobiums for $80. So here's 2 of them. Really trying to branch out a little bit on Australian Dendrobiums because they don't really need a cooling off often or a dry period. This King Yanum cross that I have right here that we think is actually 2 King Yanums crossed together, it's wet. I didn't bother to let it dry out, and you can see it's got, I think I counted something like 16 spikes on it right now. So I'm hoping I'll be able to reproduce that with some of these Australian Dendrobiums that Fred Clark has bred. So finally, oh, look at this! Surprise, surprise! This one, it's also part of the King Yanum Special, has a flower. So here we go. Let's look at it. Nice, big flower. This is, let's see, Tosca Starburst by Royal Vista. There we go, Tosca Starburst Royal Vista. Hi, Jeannie. Are you checking this out? No, Jeannie's not checking that out. Amazingly, since none of these look crushed, none of the cats jumped in here during the day and had themselves a little like slumber party inside. Here's 2 more King Yanums. No more surprises. Nothing else is in bloom. Yeah, but this one's in spike right here. So let's see what's in spike. Came in spike. Here's my spike. Oh, Gilliston Jazz by Tosca Starburst. So that's in spike. Obviously, these 2 that have Tosca in it are ready to bloom, even though they're small. Very excited. This was a great haul, and I got these because last week Sunset Valley Orchids had a customer appreciation sale. So Everything here was 20% off, and Fred also gave a free plant, which was a catasetum for me. So we'll see how these grow.